Page 370. It says you can use the order of operations to find the average. Solve the problem as a series of expressions that use parentheses and brackets to separate them. Perform operations from inside the parentheses to the outer brackets. Okay, so what we can also do is to represent what's on top of the fraction, the number of x's on top of the fraction times the fraction under your line plot, plus the number of x's on top of the line plot on top of the fraction, plus the number of x's for that particular fraction. Okay, and then we divide everything by 12. Why 12? Because remember that 12 is the number of beakers, or you can add 7 plus 2 plus 3, and that will give you 12. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Remember that the order of operations say to perform what's inside the parentheses. Okay, so we're going to start with 7 times 1/4. What is 7 times 1? 7, and remember that a whole number will always have 1 as its denominator. 1 times 4, 4. Plus, let's move on to 2 times 1/2. 2 times 1/2. So 2 times 1 equals 2. Okay, and 1 times 2 equals 2. And 2 halves will equal 1. Okay, moving to the third parenthesis, 3 times 3/4. 3 times 3 equals 9, and 1 times 4 equals 4. Okay, next step, perform the operations in the brackets. So we're going to add all of this together. Okay, so what is 7/4 plus 1 plus 9/4? Let's start by adding the fractions first. What is 7 plus 9? Okay, 7 plus 9 equals 16. Okay, fourths. Okay, let's simplify. Okay, what number times 4 equals 16? 4. Okay, so 4, and then we have a 1 here. What is 1 times plus 4? 5. Okay, and the last step is says to divide. Okay, and then write the expression as a fraction. So we are not going to divide here. Okay, we're just going to write this expression as a fraction, which is 5/12. Okay, and that would be another way to find the answer. All right. Okay, moving on to the next example. Rain divides 3 2-ounce bags of rice into smaller bags. The first bag is divided into bags weighing 1 6-ounce each. The second bag is divided into bags weighing 1/3 ounce each. And the third bag is divided into bags weighing 1/2 ounce each. Find the number of 1/6, 1/3, and 1/2 ounce rice bags. Then graph the results on the line plot. Okay. Write a title for your line plot. Step number 1. It should describe what you are counting. Okay, so we're going to write the title for our line plot. Okay, you should describe what you are counting. Okay, so what are we going to find here? Find the number of 1/6, 1/3, and 1/2 ounce rice bags. Okay, so for the title, we are just going to use, we're going to use weight of rice bags. Okay, so this is a title that I want you to write under your line plot. Okay, weight of rice bags. Okay, step number 2. Let's go up to step number 2. Label 1/6, 1/3, and 1/2 on the line plot to show the different amounts into which the 3 2-ounce bags of rice are divided. Of course, we want to start with the smallest fraction, which is 1/6. Remember that the bigger the denominator, the smaller the piece. Okay, so since 6 is greater than 3 and 2, that represents the smallest. Okay, and then we're going to go to 1/3 and 1/2. We don't have to label anything because it's already labeled for us. It's right here. Okay, and then step number 3, use division to find the number of 1/6 ounce, 1/3 ounce, and 1/2 ounce bags that were made from the 3 original 2-ounce bags of rice. Okay, so 2 divided by 1/6. Okay, what is 2 divided by 1/6? Okay, remember that we can use the reciprocal of our divisor to find the answer. Okay, so this would be 2. When we use a reciprocal, we change it to times, and then we flip this fraction. So the 6 will be on the top, and the 1 will be on the bottom. What's 2 times 6? Okay, 2 times 6 equals 12. So that is the number of bags that belong in 1/6. Okay, so we're going to draw 12 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 X's. Okay, now for 1/3, we're going to do the same thing. Okay, 2 divided by 1/3. Again, we're going to use the reciprocal. So this means that we're going to change the division symbol to times, and then we're going to flip this fraction. Okay, so what is 2 times 3? 2 times 3 equals 6. So that means that on top of 1/3, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 X's. Okay, and then we're doing the same thing with 2 divided by 1/2. Again, we're going to change the division symbol to times, and then we're going to flip this fraction to use its reciprocal. Okay, so 2 times 2. What's 2 times 2? 4. Okay, so that means that we need how many X's on top of 1/2? 4 X's. Okay, 4 X's. Last step, draw an X about 1/6, 1/3, or 1/2 to show the number of rice bags. Well, we already did that step, okay, together with step number 3. Okay, and that is how you can find how many X's you need to draw on top of each one of the fractions. All right, okay. I'm going to record the next lesson, the next page number on a different video, right?